Welcome to OmniEye's episode 75. Today we explore the magnificent killer whale and its incredible sensory fusion abilities. The killer whale, also known as the orca, is widely considered the undisputed apex predator of the vast global ocean. These majestic creatures dominate their watery realm, using an evolutionary advantage that remains largely invisible to the naked human eye. Beneath the ocean surface, the environment presents a massive challenge for any predator relying solely on traditional forms of vision. Sunlight quickly fades as depth increases, transforming the vibrant ocean into a dark, murky, and deeply mysterious underwater hunting ground. In these challenging conditions, standard eyesight becomes heavily restricted by floating particles, thick algae, and the natural absorption of light. If an orca relied only on its eyes, its hunting range would be severely limited, leading to starvation and decline. To overcome this limitation, nature equipped the killer whale with a highly sophisticated biological sonar system, known commonly as echolocation. By pushing air through structures in their nasal passages, orcas produce a series of rapid, high-frequency acoustic clicking sounds. These powerful sound waves travel through the dense water at incredible speeds, moving much faster than they would through air. When these acoustic waves strike an object, they instantly bounce back as echoes toward the highly sensitive jawbone of the whale. The lower jawbone acts as an acoustic antenna, channeling the returning vibrations directly into the inner ear for rapid processing. This extraordinary biological mechanism provides the orca with incredibly precise information regarding the distance, size, and density of surrounding objects. But the true miracle of the killer whale lies in how its massive brain processes all this complex sensory information. The orca does not simply hear the echoes. It seamlessly integrates this acoustic data with whatever visual information is available. This continuous blending of sight and sound is a perfect biological example of what scientists call multimodal sensor fusion technology. By merging these two distinct sensory inputs, the killer whale constructs a flawless, real-time, three-dimensional map of its environment. This mental map allows the predator to track fast-moving fish or seals, even in absolute darkness or murky waters. The biological fusion system ensures that there are virtually no blind spots in the immediate hunting vicinity of the whale. Every single movement, change in water pressure, and visual cue is instantly analyzed by the brain to predict prey behavior. Even when a clever seal tries to hide behind a dense kelp forest, the acoustic waves reveal its exact location. The visual cortex and auditory processing centers of the orca work in perfect harmony to lock on to the fleeing target. This dual sensor approach guarantees an incredibly high hunting success rate, making the killer whale a true master of the sea. Human engineers have spent decades studying this exact biological process to solve complex navigation problems in modern autonomous robotic systems. When designing self-driving cars or autonomous drones, developers initially tried to rely almost exclusively on high-definition optical cameras. However, they quickly discovered that cameras suffer from the exact same limitations as biological eyes in poor or unpredictable conditions. Heavy rain, thick fog, blinding sunlight, or absolute darkness can easily blind a camera, rendering the autonomous system completely useless. Just like the murky ocean, the unpredictable human world requires a much more robust and reliable method of environmental perception. The killer whale teaches us that relying on a single type of sensor is a dangerous strategy for complex navigation. To solve this, modern technology has embraced multimodal sensor fusion, directly mimicking the perfect biological design of the killer whale. Today, an advanced autonomous vehicle is equipped with a diverse array of sensors, including optical cameras, radar, and LiDAR systems. Cameras provide high-resolution color images, allowing the computer to read traffic signs and identify the specific shapes of objects. Meanwhile, radar systems emit radio waves that easily pierce through thick fog, heavy rain, and darkness to detect moving targets. Radar is exceptionally good at determining the precise speed and distance of other vehicles, regardless of the current weather conditions. LiDAR takes this a step further by firing millions of laser pulses every second to measure the exact physical environment. These bouncing laser beams create a highly detailed three-dimensional point cloud map of everything surrounding the autonomous robotic vehicle. Individually, each of these sensors has distinct strengths and weaknesses, just like the separate eyes and ears of an animal. But when their data streams are combined in a central processing unit, the resulting environmental awareness is absolutely, truly extraordinary. The central computer acts just like the brain of the orca, merging sight, radar, and laser data into one seamless reality. This technological sensor fusion guarantees that if a camera is blinded by sunlight, the radar and LiDAR will still function. It creates an overlapping safety net, ensuring the vehicle can navigate safely through complex urban environments without any dangerous failures. High-end security and surveillance systems are also heavily adopting this multimodal approach to protect critical infrastructure from potential threats. In the past, security relied solely on standard closed-circuit television cameras, which could easily be defeated by simple darkness. Intruders could hide in shadows, use camouflage, or wait for adverse weather conditions to bypass traditional visual security monitoring systems. But modern security networks now integrate thermal imaging, millimeter wave radar, and optical cameras into a single, unified surveillance platform. Thermal sensors detect the body heat of an intruder, completely nullifying the advantages of darkness, visual camouflage, or dense fog. Radar systems track movement across vast distances, instantly alerting the central computer to any unauthorized presence within the restricted perimeter. Optical cameras then automatically pivot to the exact location provided by the radar, capturing high-resolution visual evidence for comprehensive analysis. This integrated approach ensures that absolutely no blind spots exist, making it virtually impossible for any target to remain completely hidden. The concept of sensor fusion proves that combining different perspectives always leads to a much deeper understanding of the environment. Nature figured this out millions of years ago, perfectly optimizing the killer whale for its role as an apex predator. Every time an orca hunts in the deep ocean, it demonstrates the incredible power of processing multiple streams of information. It is a living, breathing masterclass in data integration, executing complex calculations in milliseconds to ensure its survival and dominance. As we continue to develop artificial intelligence and robotics, we will constantly look back to the natural world for inspiration. The seamless harmony between the visual and acoustic senses of the orca remains a guiding light for modern engineering solutions. Imagine a future where rescue drones use sensor fusion to locate lost hikers in dense, smoke-filled forests during wildfires. These drones would combine thermal imaging to spot body heat, with LiDAR to navigate safely through the thick, burning trees. In the medical field, advanced robotic surgeons already utilize multiple imaging technologies to perform incredibly precise operations inside the human body. By fusing ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging, and optical cameras, these surgical robots can see exactly what they need to cut. The applications of multimodal sensor fusion are virtually limitless, extending into space exploration, deep-sea research, and everyday consumer electronics. When a rover navigates the rocky, unpredictable surface of Mars, it relies entirely on the successful fusion of its sensors. It uses stereo cameras for depth perception and laser rangefinders to avoid dangerous obstacles in a completely alien, hostile environment. Back on Earth, the killer whale continues to swim through the oceans, completely unaware of how much it has inspired us. These magnificent animals live in highly complex social structures, sharing their advanced hunting techniques with younger generations through careful teaching. A mother orca will patiently guide her calf, showing it exactly how to use echolocation to find hidden, elusive prey. The calf learns to synchronize its visual focus with its acoustic clicks, slowly building its own internal three-dimensional map. This transfer of knowledge ensures that the incredibly sophisticated biological sensor fusion system is preserved across countless generations of whales. Observing these creatures reminds us that evolution is the ultimate engineer, relentlessly testing and refining designs over millions of years. Human innovation is simply trying to catch up to the sheer brilliance of biological systems that already exist in nature. We build massive supercomputers to process data that a killer whale brain handles effortlessly while swimming at incredibly high speeds. The efficiency of the orca brain is truly staggering, consuming only a fraction of the energy required by modern human technology. Engineers are now studying the neural pathways of marine mammals to design more energy-efficient microchips for future artificial intelligence. These neuromorphic chips aim to replicate the biological processes of the brain, allowing machines to process sensor data much faster. If successful, this could revolutionize how autonomous systems operate, making them smaller, lighter, and vastly more capable in complex environments. The journey from observing a killer whale to designing advanced computer processors highlights the beautiful interconnectedness of biology and technology. We are slowly unlocking the profound secrets of the natural world, using them to build a safer, more advanced future. As our sensors become more sophisticated, our ability to understand and protect our own planet will also increase dramatically over time. Environmental monitoring systems now use sensor fusion to track wildlife populations, measure ocean temperatures, and detect illegal logging in rainforests. By combining satellite imagery, acoustic sensors, and ground-based cameras, conservationists can create a comprehensive view of fragile global ecosystems. This global sensor network acts as the eyes and ears of the Earth, helping us preserve the very nature that inspires us. The killer whale, as a symbol of this biological perfection, deserves our utmost respect and our strongest possible conservation efforts. Protecting their ocean habitats ensures that these magnificent creatures will continue to thrive and inspire future generations of human innovators. Their survival is a testament to the incredible resilience of life and the boundless ingenuity of evolutionary design over time. Every click they emit into the dark water is a reminder of the unseen forces that connect all living things. We have only just begun to scratch the surface of what multimodal sensor fusion can achieve in our modern society. The next decade will bring unimaginable advancements in how machines perceive, understand, and interact with the physical world around them. Cars will drive themselves with zero accidents, and security systems will predict threats before they even have a chance to materialize. All of this progress traces its conceptual roots back to the elegant, deadly efficiency of the ocean's greatest apex predator. The seamless integration of sight and sound has forever changed the trajectory of both natural evolution and human technological advancement. We must continue to look closely at the world around us, for nature has already solved our most difficult problems. The ocean depths still hold countless mysteries, waiting patiently for curious minds to discover and learn from their hidden brilliance. As we push the boundaries of innovation, let us never forget the majestic killer whale, swimming gracefully in the deep. Its flawless internal map is a masterpiece of biology, a perfect symphony of sensory inputs working together in absolute harmony. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating intersection of marine biology and cutting-edge autonomous robotic technology. Thank you for joining us today to explore the wonders of the natural world and the future of human innovation. Stay curious, keep exploring, and always remember to look beyond what is immediately visible to your naked eyes right now. This concludes our journey for today. Thank you for watching Omni Eyes, and we will see you in the next episode.